Noel Hunt returns after scoring in his last two appearances, but again, no Danny Guthrie in the 18. Arsenal changed their entire 11 from the win over Queen's Park Rangers. 6 of the players are 21 and under. The junior member of the youthful side is German midfielder Serge Gnabry, who's just 17 and making his first start for the club. Emmanuel Frimpong continues his comeback from a serious cruciate injury, and there is a smattering of experience with the likes of Koscielny, Giroud, Walcott, Chamakh and Andrei Arshavin. Olivier Giroud, who played on Saturday, is on the Arsenal bench, and although no one in their current squad has won a trophy with Arsenal, there is a player on the Reading bench who has. Goalkeeper Stuart Taylor played 10 games in the Gunners' Premier League title win a decade ago. A little worried about what lies ahead here. And Reading, under the former Arsenal player, Brian McDermott, hoping to end a horrible sequence against Arsenal. This is their 10th meeting with them, and they have lost all of the previous 9.
Up against the joint best defence in the Premier League.
Morrison and Gorks forward there, hoping to disturb them. And Morrison got out, comes in almost.
Well, early alarm for Damien Martinez in the goal. Is it Kasper's Gorks or is it Morrison? But it's the post. I think it is young Morrison. Comes back, hits the goalkeeper on the back of the head and goes harmlessly away. What a lucky escape that is. What a dream start that would have been for Reading.
A little bit of good fortune about it for Arshavin again, this time going for goal.
I'm surprised he chose to go for the near post actually. Worked the space very well.
Hunt. Robson Kanu, Roberts! Terrific start for Reading, and it's the old warhorse himself, Jason Roberts.
Well, if you're a young striker and you want to know how to lose a defender, lose your marker, to get on the end of a cross, take a look at this, because at 33 years old, he uses all his nous, Jason Roberts, and he gets his reward. Jay Tabizit does really well there, feeds the ball out wide, but watch Roberts, feints like he's going to go near, goes in behind Koscielny, and he's left in front of goal. It's a wonderful cross, but it's wonderful movement that gets Jason Roberts his opportunity, and he is not going to miss from there. It's an emphatic finish, and Reading have got the lead that Brian McDermott, well, he would have been craving against his old club. Didn't he enjoy it?
The first time that Brian McDermott has faced his old club, the third time that Jason Roberts has scored against Arsenal. He's worked it through well. Gunter tries to line it up, and it's gone in. It's an own goal. It's gone in off Laurent Koscielny, and Arsenal's despair compounded. But joy here for Reading, who lead them 2-0.
Well, just like their first goal, they get in down the sides, they get in behind Arsenal, and they get into an area where they can put a real dangerous cross into the box. It's good, it's tight there, isn't it? But McCleary does well. Gunter finds space, and Koscielny, well, he's beyond the near post. He has to try and intercept it, and the only kind of contact that he can get that will send that ball in the net, he somehow manages to get. That's really unfortunate for Damien Martinez in the goal, but sure, Brian McDermott doesn't care.
Here's Ledgerwood. And he looks for another striking goal, and he's got it in! This is unreal! 3 up inside 20 minutes! Mikael Ledgerwood scores for the second game in a row. Martinez finding his shot too hot to handle, and despair for Arsene Wenger, whose team are being ripped to shreds.
Well, they are. This is an absolute disaster for the young goalkeeper. Comes from a corner, and it very much looks as if they've got that clear, but it's sloppy. Chamakh that gives the ball away. Ledgerwood does really, really well here, but that should not be finding the back of the net. You can see by the angle that the ball goes in, Martinez gets it all wrong. He's trying to palm it away to his left, and somehow the ball squirms into his right. And this is not something that he will want to see in the future. It's a horrible mistake from the young goalkeeper.
It's Noel Hunt. Possibly took a deflection on his way through. Martinez, after what happened last time, might have been tempted, but instead finds McCleary. Hunt! In off the post! Reading are running riot! Arsenal are being annihilated here!
Well, Arsene Wenger's not happy. He's with the fourth official. He just feels like there should have been a foul given Arsenal's way in the lead up to that goal. Chamakh was the player in the middle of all that. He lost the previous challenge, but that there, maybe a little bit of a nudge in the back on Chamakh, not given. Look what happens. Again, Reading work the ball wide, and this is where they've been absolutely lethal. Noel Hunt, a player that I'm sure Arsenal don't probably know too much about, but if they do their homework, what they will know about Noel Hunt is just how very, very good in the air he is. One of the best headers of a ball that I've seen for a few years, and that is a wonderful header. An absolute wonderful header, but Arsene Wenger maybe has a case.
Well, the fourth goal means that some Arsenal fans, we assume, have seen enough and are heading for home already. That was a nice touch from Coquelin. Is something going to break for Arsenal here? Chamakh again doesn't really test Federici. Not the most difficult save. How did he know? Here's Arshavin. And now the chance for Walcott to make an impact for Arsenal. And at last, something goes right for them, right near the end of the half. Could that be the start of an improbable comeback?
It needs to be the spark, doesn't it? It really does. And this is what you want to see more of from Theo Walcott. Gets himself in between defenders, onside, and once he's away, they're not going to catch him. And this is what I think he doesn't maybe get the credit he deserves for sometimes. In front of the goal, he stays calm, and it's a really cool, calculated finish. Dinks it over Federici.
Climbing again, and Robson carries in now. Martinez has to claw that one away.
Oh, I told you about Noel Hunt in the air, and anybody who hasn't seen him prior to this season, most of his career in the Championship, he's a little fella with a big spring. Really gives.
It's getting on the end of the throw-in. Koscielny tried to isolate him, but Roberts has got past him. Hunt's in the middle, if he can pull it across. Back instead to Ledgerwood, who lifts this one over.
Well, it's young Gnabry.
In the second half, here's a rare opportunity for them to break. It's Theo Walcott again. Oh, and between goalkeeper and post, it goes behind.
I think it's Chris Gunter.
Oh, he did really well.
Well, only once before in the entire match has he had a 1v1 where he cut inside at the other end and unleashed a shot that got deflected, but this time ends up going outside. That is a really good effort. You know what? A real goal-scoring poacher would have followed that in and had a tap in there.
Here's Arshavin. Got away from Gawks. Jenkinson trying to drive it across. Walcott tried to apply the touch.
Well, because he doesn't quite get the touch he's looking for, he gets a little touch, and I wonder if this takes it away from Gnabry. Better, much better from Arsenal. Great ball in. I think that ball would have gone right through to the youngster who's coming in at the far post, but Walcott has to go for goal. Doesn't quite get the contact that he's looking for. But look at the referee's position here. He's way, way back. His view's blocked by several players, Morrison, but Gunter really gets away with one.
Walcott's corner, Giroud's in there! And talk about an instant impact! Arsenal really are motoring now!
Wow, this is a fantastic header. I mean, the corner is hit with such pace. It's curling away from Giroud, but the way he redirects that pace, absolutely wonderful. Federici can't get across far enough to get enough on it to keep it out. That is a wonderful header.
Taken by Arshavin, Giroud's header! And Federici tips it away crucially.
Silly challenge. To be fair, Kasper's Gorks has done him a favour. Bounced straight up. Not having a really good thing and a real good effort on target. And a little bit silly, but fantastic improvisation by Giroud to get that header on target. And it's going again with pace, but then reckless challenge over this corner.
Who'd have thought at 4-0 up, you'd have been saying Reading need a fifth to make themselves look comfortable, but at the moment, you feel they might. Morrison, who almost scored in the opening few minutes, forward for this corner, and looking to get underneath it, does get underneath it. Here's Andre Arshavin. Another let down for Arsenal.
It is. Again, attacks the fullback at pace. Defenders don't like it, running at pace, but then when he gets his half a yard, it's a cardinal sin. He's missed at the near post. Has to be going.
Koscielny! And the man who scored against Arsenal now scores for them. And Arsenal are 3/4 of the way to a famous comeback.
Wow. Again, Brian McDermott won't be happy with the defending. Kasper's Gorks. It is. Challenges, runs under the ball. That leaves Koscielny with a free header. Not going to miss from there. I just wonder.
Coquelin gets the ball in towards Marouane Chamakh, headed down. Walcott with a chance. And is it over?
Yeah, that's over.
It is now. It's been turned in the end by Jenkinson to make absolutely sure. And Arsenal have done it. From 4-0 down, they've drawn it level right at the death.
When I looked at the assistant referee, I'm sure I saw daylight between the first effort. He did not raise his flag. I was astounded. It doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter now. But long hopeful ball, knocked down. Walcott, that's well over. The assistant referee, unobstructed view, has got to see that. It doesn't matter now, but it could have mattered. That is the big thing. I mean, you've got to see that from where you're standing. Jenkinson follows up. There's a handball in there to boot. Reading don't like it because they feel nearly 96 minutes been played.
But oh yield little faith,
Yeah.
Those supporters who left must be regretting that decision now. Here's Joby McAnuff trying to get Reading back in front. It's a great run from the Reading man, and it's saved by Martinez and cleared by Jenkinson.
Ball, but Joby McAnuff's opportunity at the other end. Koscielny's got a dilemma because Pogretniak's outside of it. He can't go to McAnuff. Comes inside Giroud. That will do. Maybe Martinez's confidence, the world are good.
Needed that, the goalkeeper, who was at fault for Ledgerwood's goal in the first half.
Run the clock down and see them over the line. Hasn't come off.
And a run this is by Theo Walcott. He's done well to keep his balance. And he lines up the effort for Andre Arshavin. And that effort typifies his night.
It's not been good, but there's still time for him to change that. Fantastic run from Walcott and honesty. Stays on his feet when he could have gone down, but
Miguel. Chamakh just dragging it through for Olivier Giroud. Here's Arshavin. Marouane Chamakh goes for goal and does it! Arsenal, who were 4-0 down, lead for the first time, and it's the forgotten man, Marouane Chamakh, who has his name up in lights.
looking down at Brian McDermott, poor Brian McDermott. Just pacing around his technical area. Cannot believe what he's seen. Lovely build-up play. Chamakh it was that flicked that ball to Giroud and carried on. Arshavin gets it back to Chamakh. And how often do you see it? When a shot goes through a defender's legs, goalkeeper unsighted, late reacting, it's in the corner. And Chamakh has given his team the lead. Has this been one of the most remarkable comebacks of all time, because it's been a sensational game. Doesn't he just love it?
Well, the owner Anton Zingarovic was thinking of Wembley at 4-0 up. Now he has to think about Loftus Road on Sunday and the perhaps more important priority from an owner's point of view of staying in this league. Here's Eisfeld. Now Theo Walcott. And he's all the way through this time. Shorey plays it in dangerously, and Martinez redeems himself with a fine save to possibly keep Arsenal in this.
Well, that is good goalkeeping. Did the flag go up? I think the flag did go up. He wasn't to know that. Morrison around the back, is it? A wonderful save.
Here is Robson Kanu. McAnuff is in there waiting, but it's gone all the way across to Gunter. And the header's in from Pogrebniak. Absolutely astonishing.
Well, Arsenal arms are in the air. They want offside. They really want offside. They're not going to get it. Well, as he were. Deep cross. Arsenal just let it go all the way to the back post. As that is struck well. Maybe level. And of course, all that the assistant referee can see is Laurent Koscielny's red shirt. You can't see the two blue shirts behind him. And Pogrebniak following in. It's the simplest of headers. And it's game on again. How many more shifts and changes are we going to see?
Arsenal having climbed the mountain are going to do it again. Giroud looking to do it for them, and it's narrowly wide.
Well, I looked at Adam Federici and he did not move. And I don't think it's because he thought this was going wide. This is a brilliant effort. Goes early, goes with the outside of his left boot. Federici. Oh, he's gone as well. Koscielny look charging forward.
And it's Arshavin. There'll be 2 minutes of stoppage time. Man in the box if he can get it across. And he has it off the line. Shots on follow-up. And it's turned in. And surely this time, Theo Walcott has won it. 11 goals on a mad night at the Madejski Stadium. And Arsenal, having seemingly been down and out once, then pegged back again by Reading, have surely hit now for the last time.
Well, this is about desire, it's about drive, it's about determination, and Laurent Koscielny is the player who starts this off. He's in the middle of your picture there, the centre-half. He's busting the gut, as have 3, 4 other Arsenal players to break there, break quickly, and they are punished. And did we say Arshavin may have the last laugh? I think he has. It may have been a goal for Walcott, but Andre Arshavin has torn Reading to pieces for just the one time that was necessary. And Walcott, I think he's just scored the winning goal. What an amazing, amazing game. And even Arsene Wenger, well, he must be stunned by what he's seen here tonight. He must be.
Well, Arsene Wenger won't take too much pleasure. Can't find a teammate. Cleared by Walcott. And a missed header gives Chamakh a chance to seal it once and for all for Arsenal here. And he has! So ends one of the most remarkable nights in League Cup history as Arsenal claim a 7th. Arsene Wenger heads for the quarter-finals of this competition, and he will wonder, and many others will wonder, how they've got there.
Well, pure and simply, absolute and utter drive, determination, character. It is a shame that such a game needed to be clinched on a mistake, a defensive mistake, but Chamakh really punishes Chris Gunter. That's a calm, calculated finish. And what started out as a dream in heaven has turned into a nightmare.
One of the most remarkable nights in the history of this competition. Arsenal through to the quarter-finals of the League Cup, but only after being 4-0 down and only after one heck of a struggle here with Reading. A Theo Walcott hat-trick in the end, helping to get them through with the help